My grandfather was one of the first black doctors in Los Angeles. If you don't believe me, then you can just look this up. This is all on record, I ain't make nothing up. Lab coat buttoned up. Dr. William L. Smith, born in Mississippi, but my pop smoked more like a hippie. And my grandmother born in Clarksdale, home of B.B. King. We still in Mississippi, don't lose me. Muddy Waters, granddad born in Pattinsburg, 4 sons and no daughters. 2 went to the military, Sergeant Slaughter, pops hit the Navy. Uncle Charles went to Vietnam, schizophrenic, 50 years old, living with his mom. Came back like, hold up, this ain't the same cat. Shell shock from the gun clap. All I know, my grandmama want her son back. Richard Nixon, Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson. Which one of y'all pray to the owl? Foul Illuminati sponsors like lobbyists. They make it hard for us to see the obvious. While Uncle Dan was in the White House doing Reaganomics. My family tree, I'm just paying homage, being honest. Yeah.
Yeah. Out them waters in the dirty, Pops came to Cali early, 58, with intentions of being great. Traveled throughout the states with a duo known to make them crazy on tour with Little Richard the Great. Buddy and Stacy, best friends with serious talent, learning the business, personal friends and bandmates with Jimi Hendrix. U2 night, train on your laptop and witness the legacy that preceded me in this music business. Pops quit it to raise children, the standard of a man. I'm at the same point now, and I better understand how the guilt of being gone. I put pain up in your bones when I zone. All I really wanna do is go home. Now I overstand the sacrifice just for me to have a better life. You could've made it big, but you made it right. I overstand the sacrifice just for me to have a better life. You could've made it big, but you made it right. My history, black history, yeah.
My history, black history, yeah. Hey yo, my great-great-grandfather came from Africa on his own in the 1800s. My great-great-grandmother was Indian and white. They got married, this was after slavery, back when shit wasn't right. My great-grandfather was born in the 1900s, died in 89, rest in peace, Henry Roller. From Mississippi to Fort Worth, Texas. My granny was born, her and my Uncle Chuffy. Got older then she moved to Detroit, late 50s. My mother was born, her and my Uncle Larry, Aunt Pam and Uncle Frankie. Moved to Cali in the late 60s. I was born in 76, destined to make history. The kid with the gold afro. From Head Start, I was always one of the most popular in the classroom. In my house, education was stressed. Doing chores and eating at the table without making a mess. And when I look back, it all makes sense to me. The timeline of Jason Green is black history.
Hey, yo, rewind that for a second, man. It's Affion. Let me say something. My great-grandmother was Trinidadian. My grandmother came from her Spanish abdomen. She was mixed with French and African. She had a sister 2 years older, my great-auntie Maya. My great-grand had to hide him so she wasn't fired. She was hired on the imitation of life in reverse. She was a white woman on the surface. Her daughters were cursed with the beautiful skin of a slave, and it hurt to deny him. So she renegaded, generated her lane for word. Insane berserk was the baby father. What kind of man doesn't claim his daughters? That's where the pain was started. My young grandmother grew colder and older, and my young mother catching the wrath over and over. But her struggle did produce patience. She told me the truth, to face it like a man, and then stand on my 2 placements. Feet firm on the ground, history burned on my brow. My ancestors past, learning it now, black history.